We have Naruto Storm Connections online fights for your enjoyment. We have some custom matches here, formerly known as player matches, with my friend Chris. He'll be playing Kasami and Itachi, and I'll be playing as Hanabi and Hinata, the kid forms. Now, guys, these girl ninja are very underrated in this game. And of course, Hinata is one of the weakest characters in the game. And Hanabi's not as strong as she was, or she's not a pick that people pick as much, right? Not a high selection pick like she was in Storm 4. People still use her, but not as much. But the interesting thing about Hanabi is she has lots of skills, lots of tools, lots of great jitsus. Both her jitsus are really good, and she's a very fun character to play. She has a lot of rebounds and crumples and all this different stuff, like great combos, and she has jails. And that's the interesting thing, right? These two characters, these two girl shinobi, these Konichi, they have jails. And jails are kind of rare in this game. In Storm 4, they were kind of all over the place, and certain characters are really good with them. But it's tough to get even some characters to jail reliably and in a meaningful way. Of course, you can jail for like 2 hits, but like then you release them and nothing really happens. There's no threat, there's no guard break. So it's very interesting. Between their taijutsu and their jutsus, you can actually do stuff like create sub-traps and jails and even juggle them like she just did there. Hanabi's just absolutely fantastic. Her skill floor may be pretty weak and pretty low, just like Hinata's, but Hanabi actually has a pretty high skill ceiling in my opinion. Now Hinata, I mean, we're stretching there, right? Like it's tough. Although also look at that, the Kasame combo priority is crazy. It still has that stickiness. It's still really, really good. And you have to understand here that we are going up against a level 6 defense resistance or damage resistance, guys. If you don't know, check out my defense tier list. It's just like a 3-minute video. There's a few videos to check out there. Go to the Don't List of Your YouTube channel. Check it out. But those air palms are clutch. If anyone is mashing for any reason, you just hit them with that and it's game, set, match. Should be known, though, as well that it's a yellow bar and there's a big distance, so the connection is not that great. It's playable, but barely. So this is not like a super high competitive match. These are friendly matches, and we're just hanging out on the mic, talking to each other, having a good time. And that's something you don't see here because I took the audio out just to do this post commentary to make a discussion. But yeah, we had so much fun, even though it was lagging. We had so much fun on a yellow bar connection, on the mic, hanging out, chilling. We played about 40 fights, and it was fantastic. Chris is an awesome guy. Really, really cool guy. Always leaves some of the best comments, most intelligent, thoughtful comments, and he's a very solid player. I really like him a lot. He's cool. But like many players, he is playing Elden Ring right now and other games. But look at this pressure here. Very nice Oki. Very interesting creative Oki situations, right? So like Oki's like when they're knocked down on the ground. Then there's OTG damage, on the ground damage. But Oki is more like they're on the ground, what do you do type of options. Now there's pressure that can happen. There's all these setups that can happen. And that's what makes the game really interesting. A big part of interesting games is that Oki situation and what happens, right? There's the jailing, but the Amaterasu actually caught us. And, it's a challenge. I'm not going to sit up here and say that Hinata is a great pick, you should play her. What I'm saying is, I like the character a lot. I wish she was a little bit stronger, but the benefit of that is, hey guys, it's a challenge. If you want to win with her, look at the juggles. Very satisfying taijutsu and juggles. But obviously that jutsu is horrible, and Kasame's water jutsu there is like one of the best in the game no one's really using. He's S tier. I don't know why people are not using him. There's so much going on for him. We'll talk more about that later. This video is more about the girls. But for sure, people should be using Hanabi, but I get it. She's kind of a little underwhelming, a bit like very technical, and you have to be precise when you use this character. Hinata, on the other hand, she is pretty much a throw pick for most people, but if you're really skilled, if you want to just work on fundamentals, even if you're not skilled, pick her, use her, and lose with her over and over and over again. You will become insanely strong because she will build your fundamentals up, and you will not be able to rely on broken jitsu, and you will not be able to win games off of option selects because literally she has nothing to save you. So if you want to get better in Naruto Storm Connections, if you want to challenge, if you're trying to figure out how do I get better, pick this team, right? This underwhelming, low-powered team has a little bit going for it, but not much. Nothing will be able to save you, and it is what it is, guys. Comment, like, share. All the best to you. Hope you have a fantastic day, an amazing day. If not, I hope it gets better for you soon. Peace.